EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. This taken in at the goal line.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts.
He's got him in. Complete.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift,
81 yards.
And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Stafford. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st down, Stafford here. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That's try to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Touchdown, Rams! Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Flush to his right. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, Swift. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hurts. This is caught, and they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Going up top for Kupp. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half, a 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Marr on for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position.
Down to about the 45.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They run it again with Williams. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Throwing is Stafford. It's caught on the right side. Williams.
And he's going to have the Rams 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets fouled there on 3rd and a yard.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nacua,
32 yards.
and the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together. Hurts fumbles it. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it first and goal at the 8-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
Williams is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Marr able to put this one through. And the lead now 11, 24-13. So the fumble recovery had him set up an ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Throw right side, complete to Williams. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. To throw is Stafford. That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Again, it's Stafford. Touchdown!
Cooper Kupp,
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Rams are able to stretch out their lead. The Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
And quickly, they get to the line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Devontae Smith.
69 yards.
And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Elliott good with a PAT. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That'll be caught. It's caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Stafford on 1st down.
This one swung out to Williams.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Stafford going to change it up here.
2nd and 5.
And that one complete downfield to Kupp.
Touchdown, Rams. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford.
And the Rams are able to widen their advantage.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it out. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles get a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Hurts will throw.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Atwell here.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down at Stafford. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10, Stafford again.
Finding Williams on the check down. 3rd and 8.
Throwing again at Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes.
And the Rams get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Hurts throw here, take it in as he's able to find Goddard.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Touchdown, Eagles!
Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goddard. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
So he's hit pay dirt twice, but still they're facing that deficit here in the second half.
So they're going to see if they can continue to find ways to get him the football, because obviously something is working for him to find the end zone twice. In any event, however this turns out, he's going to be hard to deal with in the film room, isn't he? He's going to want to know why he's not getting more passes thrown to him.
Those big tight ends are getting greedy. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And now Stafford's going to move them around.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he checks this one down to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On first down, Stafford here. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter play. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now it's Stafford.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
He's got his target. That's complete. He will have the conversion and more than that.
And finally marked down at the 23. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. The kick by Maher is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So maybe not a knockout goal, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Zach Cunningham able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. In motion, the tight end. Throwing is Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Stafford. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, LA. Cooper Kupp, 56 yards. And the Rams use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will bring it back. It's an interception.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me, spin and slide, say you gon' step by me, who gon' step by me, who gon' step by me.
Yeah, told him I would be a boss before I had business. I don't even need nobody here to vouch. I was all alone, so I ain't have a witness. Right back to the lab. Gotta go to work, I'm revving up my engine. I was just putting groceries in the bag. Now wait a minute, yeah, forgot to mention. I'm $100 million richer. Might paint $100 million picture. One man army, but I don't fatigue. Better have $100 million coming with you. Got good karma, so I'm riding fiscal. Hit the crossover, leave them playing Twister. Or they thought that I was just a. Now when I do, they call me Mister. Stop it. Big wall nice advice. Play with the family, playing with your life. Just got the ops hurt, looking sick, so we gon' disinfect them like a wipe. Had that boy a big cat with no stripes. Now on the gram, ain't worried about a light. Yeah, I had to go ahead and raise the fee. If you ain't rocking with it, take a hike.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me. Spin and slide, say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step by me? Who gon' step by me? Say you gon' ride. Is you gon' step by me? Can't do it back, keep racks on me. Name home with I keep 3 on me. Oh, so you ride it. I can do everything that you gon' like. Young, rich, and famous, I'm living the life. Oh, pull up in that new thing. I'm swerving and hogging up both lanes. You know I'm in the mood. After I score, I'ma bring it to you. They're a free agent, I give them the boo. I'm with the crew, who we bringing it to. We got no limit, yeah, we on the ride. We all gon' step, we all gon' ride. Say you gon' ride. Say you gon' step by me. Spin and slide. Say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step by me? Who gon' step by me?
Every time I'ma step with the steppers. Black and white beans looking like pepper. Flawless diamonds, yeah, I'm good under pressure. 400 racks tucked in the dresser. Blowing money fast like Big Meech. Thinking that they winning, big reach. They know I'm the best, I'm elite. I know when they hating is instinct.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up.
And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And look at this. Right away, a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field and see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now a 2nd and 6.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Again, it's Achane.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
3rd and 4. Now Tua signaling to change things up.
It's Hill, complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Now Zappi. He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal.
And he's got his man in stride complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker taking it in.
And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Now they'll change things up. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And Mostert going to pick up the Dolphins' first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 is the 38-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Jalen Waddle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Mostert.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Mostert.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. As they've got it as we resume action.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away.
Tyreek Hill on the return. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fast.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Zappe now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Now it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Zappe.
And his throw is incomplete.
Just driving a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
And Zappe to throw.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Brandon Jones
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where...
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some mate.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Ramondre Stevenson.
44 yards.
And the Pats are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Zappe's going to throw for it.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
21G.
Looking to pass. Tua. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
And Hill is going to have a Dolphins first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Miami Dolphins.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Anthony Jennings in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Here's Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he takes this one back into the...
I count this money, then I count my blessings. If I ever took an L, then it stood for lesson. I'm the one, ain't no second guessing. Tried to dim my light, but my soul fluorescent. Wait, I tried to stay, but depressing. I even prayed to God, he ain't get the message. I'm living in the present, they gon' feel my presence. You can't dim my light, cause I'm luminescent. I rose from the ashes of the section. I seen a stranger in my own reflection. I point the in my own direction. I would've did it for my own protection. Keep debating about the GOAT. I'm the one like 2, 3, 4, 5. How you playing both sides? How I made 1 million, 2 million multi. How I made 8 figures, 8 million 4 times. And I was underutilized the whole time. It's rigged. I guess they couldn't find a gold mine, you dig? The sheep sleep on me, but the ghost co-sign. I stopped thinking about the future cause we got no time. The world changed. Damn. The world changed. Yeah, I tried and failed. I see my best friends jail, but betrayal was the real pain. Damn, the world changed. Look.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Throwing first play is Pickett. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. He's on his way. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And Johnson going to have a Steelers first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pickett right back to the air again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
They'll roll him out right.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line.
That's another Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
It's complete to Robinson. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bears' 18-yard line.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack.
They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right.
Pickett lost it.
And this is picked up by the Bears. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I only see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Here's Fields.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. A 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
They snap it to Fields.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Pickett.
That is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On third down, here's Harris. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on fourth.
Pickett will look to throw it here. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
From the 23, here's second and a yard. Herbert powering up the middle.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Fields. Left side, got Jones. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Komet.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Fields on 1st down.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 8-yard line.
They'll toss it out right to Herbert.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up of 3. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Herbert.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Well, Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal.
Santos' kick is up and through.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Pickett.
Forced out to his left.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score.
3rd and 5. Back to throw, Pickett. Quick completion here to Johnson.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They'll start with the option.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. In motion goes the tight end.
Here's Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Fields changing the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Fields on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Touchdown Bears!
Khalil Herbert.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now Pickett. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
To throw is Fields. That is caught by Herbert.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Here's a give to Herbert.
And he's going to work this one down to about the...
It's like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work.